So first of all, we are going to show you how the WordPress dashboard for the website looks like. As you can see, this is a very nice, clean WordPress dashboard for the website. Very less number of websites, if they are WordPress, have this clean WordPress dashboard. And there is a reason for that. For this website, we did not use any third-party plugins, third-party themes. So this is a website that is built from the scratch, zero third-party plugins. If you look here, you won't see any plugins at all. If you go to plugins, installed plugins, zero plugins, no plugins, but the website is functional, and we are loading YouTube videos here, and we are using Microsoft Azure. I will show you. We are using Microsoft Azure TDS service for this vocabulary page, and as you can see,
air, breeze, wind.
Every single word has the button here, the volume button, speaker button. If you click, it's pronouncing the corresponding word, and this is a natural voice pulled from Microsoft server. We did that, but still then no third-party plugins. This is one of the core commitments of SA's web solution. And by the way, this website looks very simple, very clean. It might seem like, well, we don't see that much complexity here. Very simple thing. Yeah, it is. And SA's web solution is just like this. Our philosophy is very simple, and that is, if we will have a website, and first is, what do we need really for our customers, for our visitors? That is our content. And once we have content, how we are just putting the content there in the best possible way, so the content is accessible. The website, the whole website is accessible for all public groups, no matter if they are visually impaired, if they have any tremoring problems, shaking problems with their hands. SA's Web Solutions commitment is to make sure as much as possible the website is accessible for every single people, every single person in the world who might be visiting your website. So complexity, if we talk about complexity is not going to get you something. Complexity is not going to get you more leads. Complexity on the website is not necessarily going to get you anything. But sometimes complexity can distract your visitors who are already on the web page. For example, this page, if there was a lots of stuff on this page, that would maybe make them distracted, because another thing is, in today's era, people are busy. You are also busy. You don't have that much time to spend on a website. That's why the website has to be very simple and at the same time professional. No single functionality issues should be there. So that way, your website is communicating to your potential customers the best possible way, and that's what you want. So these are the words here, and by the way, this website is for a English teaching brand, meaning a brand in Bangladesh, in a very rural area, where the owner of this brand is about to teach high schoolers English in an optimal way, the way that 99% of the other teachers who might be doing the same thing but not doing the same way. So we have added, by the way, this brand is also mine. This is my second brand. I also teach kids English here. Now we have added 300 words here, and those 300 words are not generated by AI. I first went to go with AI, and suddenly I realized that AI is not doing the work just the way I wanted. That's why I shifted. I moved my way, and I ended up writing 300 words on my own from my experience. And yeah, so on every page you have 10 English words with their Bengali meaning, sometimes multiple Bengali words, as you can see here, and sometimes multiple English words as well. So, and why only 10 words per page? Because the business owner here wanted to make it like simple, and so the students are not stuffed with their brains. And this is a step by step. So each day they will learn only 10 hours, but they will run them carefully and in the optimal way. So by the end of a month, they will understand. They will learn 300 words, basic words, common used words, and that will help them to understand these video classes here. And these video classes are about explaining how English sentences are made. So when we are explaining that thing in an English sentence, there are some English words. And that's why there will be, this is where will be their help in terms of consuming these video classes. Now going back to the vocabulary page. So very simple, there is pagination, enough space in between the numbers, which is very important, because think about a user whose hand is shimmering like this, and think about the situation on a mobile. So on a mobile screen, if these numbers were, pretty much together without any enough space in between, then maybe with their, that type of hand, maybe they're wanting to click on 2, but accidentally their hand went for 3. So this is an accessibility situation who is building the websites should care about and should be knowledgeable to that degree. So now when these words are here, the website owner, the business owner, might want to add more words as time goes on. And in those occasions, they should not come to necessarily to the web developer who built the website. That would not be a nice situation. WordPress is very flexible in this case. So we have put a custom post type called vocabulary, and if we come over here, we will see all the words here. And if we want to new word as a business owner, as the website owner, we will just go ahead and click add new word. So here we will put the English word, and here we will put the Bengali word, and after that we will go publish, new word added. The same way, if we come over here video classes, so we have the first video class here, and all the video classes are serialized. That means this is the first class, and after that will come the next class, class 2. And students could also watch these video classes from just the YouTube channel, but there is a subtle difference. The difference here is it's pretty much organized, so they can go through the classes on by on. So first class, second class, and then third class. And also here, all classes by numbers, we have put all the classes by their serial numbers. So if they want to go to the shuffled way, meaning if they have just asked first class and now they want to ask the 7th class, they can go that way. If they just click 7, they will go to the 7th class. And shuffling is, I think, important in terms of learning. I believe that. So it's a little bit more smarter than how it would be on YouTube. So again, they are freely able to add new classes at any time from WordPress dashboard. So we have another custom post type called video classes. If you come over here and click add new video class, put the title and grab your video ID from YouTube for that particular video. Put that ID here, and also you can see the thumbnail. You can add the thumbnail from here, and then you hit publish. You can also change the order of the video classes. For example, if you wanted this 7th class to be the first, maybe you would change the order of that 7th class to 1. So, and also we have another page here called FAQs, and the same way you can add the FAQs from here. So if you come over here, you can see all the FAQs, and if you want to add more, just click add new FAQ, and that way you will be able to add more FAQ. So this is the situation for FAQs page. Clean WordPress dashboard and clean code in the background. Yeah, okay. So if we go to like the home page now, and by the way, if you want me to talk a little bit about the content of the home page, which is the most important thing, especially the content on the in the first section, the hero section. So in this case, in our given case, it's just text, and we shared why our students or the guidance of our students for them. We shared why their children should learn English. And I get questions all the time, like how to start, where to start. So this is a basic guideline for them. And there will be other situations, other classes, I mean not other videos, sharing normal wisdoms and things like that. And for this particular business, those things will be shared on social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. But just to show you the source code of the website or of a particular page. Now, source code is a thing 99% of the web developers or people who are building websites on be like they would hate to show you the source code, because the source code is very crazy for their websites, because of the page builders they judge for building the websites. Again, 90% of the page builders, I would say, they are injecting, if they just want to if they want to display this single heading. And by the way, I shared this thing on our main website. Is the website of SAS Web Solution. On the homepage, we shared this thing. Okay, so if they want to display just this single heading in a website built by those builders, including Elementor, Divi, Squarespace, Wix, the number of code, the amount of code those builders would put here in the source, that is 90% more, 90% extra than Horus needed. And I showed you that thing, by the way, on our website. this is. You just read this simple thing, you will understand. So that is the reason they are not going to be happy to show you the source code. Now here, now that is again just for a single heading. 90% of the code is unnecessary for a single heading. Think about the entire website. On our case, the way SAE Web Solution builds website, the way we build this website, all the codes are the only codes that were really needed. No unnecessary code here whatsoever. And to show you another thing, which is CSS situation. You know, every single page needs to be styled, but some styles are common, meaning some styles are needed by every single page. For example, this background color, for example, this text color. These are the styles that are needed by every single page. This is home page. If you go to the vocabulary page, background color, you will find same. Text color, you will find same. So to add these common styles, we used a file called style.css, and we put all the styles that are needed for all the pages. But there are styles that are needed only for a specific page. For example, there are styles here, CSS styles, that are only needed for this home page and not necessarily needed for this vocabulary page. And the same way, the reverse is true. There are some styles that are needed for the vocabulary page only, but not necessarily by the homepage. That's why there is a situation, and that is called, I think, CSS partition. And so CSS partition, if you come over here, this is for the homepage, okay? This source is for the homepage. You will see for all the common styles we are loading. So by the way, these are preloads. Our main CSS are here. So this is the style.css with all the common styles required for every single page on this website. And there is another one underneath that common style, which is home.css, meaning all the styles that we have, this is just only needed for this homepage. And if we go to, for example, vocabulary page, and if we view the source, you will see the style.css is there because for common styles, but the home.css is not here anymore, because whatever CSS was there in the home.css file is not needed for this vocabulary page. That's why we got rid of them. And now here what we need is this CSS that is needed for this vocabulary page only. Now I am not going to go any deeper into this, but I hope it made sense. The thing is 70% or so of the people who are building websites are not caring about this. Now why is this important? Yeah, it is important. First thing is if I don't need some CSS, for example, the whatever CSS we have in the vocabulary.css, we don't need that on homepage. Why would we like load that CSS for this page as well? That does not make sense, and that has like something negative to do with the page performance. And that's why you will see their websites are struggling with the overall performance and speed. And if they check their website, analyze their website on Google PageSpeed Insights, the result is always not satisfactory. But the result of the consequence of like not going this way, only putting the CSS on every single page that is really needed, the real result and outcome of that is, if we just go to pagespeed.web.dev, and if we just grab the URL and put here, and it will take some time. So this is the result here: performance 99 on mobile, and on desktop 100, and accessibility best practices SEO is always 100%. Now I will grab a website, a random website, okay, and test here, and we will see what happens. So this is a random website from the web. So we will come over here and we'll run analysis for this website. Click analysis. So as you can see, the performance is 27 only. Accessibility should always be 100%. If it's less than 100%, that means there is some accessibility situations on the website. And best practices, as you can see, 61. Only SEO is 100%, it's showing. And on desktop, 23, 94, and so this is the result. Now so CSS partition and having a clean source code, only the code that is really necessary for the website that you don't see. You people are hot seeing is what is on the front end. What is on the front end? Okay, what is on the front end? You don't see what's going on. If we just go for this, so I could show you something, but I'm not gonna show you that thing now. So having like only code, the amount of code that is really needed only is a best practice, and it has its outcome, and we have just seen that. So this is about CSS situation. Now let's get rid of these tabs. The next thing is showing the pages a little bit. Showing the pages a little bit. Good thing. Okay, so this is the page. You saw it already. Okay, and you'll just go with the responsiveness situation. So you'll check it on mobile. Go there. Not so. This is, you'll check all the like device screens. So it's laptop, 1440 laptop, so you can see tablet, and mobile L, mobile M, all the way G20. Look at this situation. And this is our mobile menu. Okay, now if you come over here, just this website, if we check, if we inspect, we're checking just mobile, right? We're checking on just mobile. So let's have a refresh. See the logo. You see, we can't even see the most important identical thing. Most important identical thing, the brand logo, is very small compared to how it was on desktop. You see, you can see it clearly, just clearly. Login, as you can see here, log in 2 lines. Come on. Now if we go, now we are not big fan of like having elements coming from that side, coming from this side. We are not really big into that, because what is really this thing doing in terms of the real thing, your customers consuming the messages that you have to express here, also in terms of your leads, and things like that. I don't know, what is this? Okay, well, on this website though, these are not accessible, by the way. I checked this before anyway. So okay, now we will just check one more page. Okay, one more page. We are not going to like having that much time, so let's take one more page here on mobile, and one more page there on that side on mobile. We'll come over here. Let's go to just about page. Okay, just a random page, not there, but here. Okay, let's go to the about page. About. So you see the little navbar area. You see more space at the bottom and less space at the top. Now why? Let me explain this. This website is built with Elementor, and the guy who built it, maybe he does not know the languages of web development, CSS, HTML. Number one. Number two, maybe he does know CSS and HTML to fix this, but he just did not put any time. He just did not care about this. So This is something that goes against overall professionalism of a website's digital presence. Well, if we just like if we just check this image, I think it's a big image, right? I think let's check it here. Let's check it here. No, we are not doing that. Okay. If we just go open image in a new tab, you see, we did not really need like this much big image, by the way, because the image is not going to be any more than, you know, any bigger than that. So at least I think I would say we could use an smaller image, and we always prefer for the WebP version of the image. And these are the things that who are building these websites, they need to know. So okay, cool. Now the next thing is screen reader situation. Yeah, screen reader situation. I told you that this website has a problem. Let me show you. This website has a problem. You see this social media icons, right? And also here you see the social media icons as well, but I will show you these icons are accessible for people, visually impaired users who are relying on screen readers. So these are accessible on 100%, but on this website these are not. Now I will show you. Let's go ahead and run screen reader. So we will be using a screen reader called NVIDIA. So to run that screen reader, we'll go wait a little bit, a couple of seconds. It takes some time. Hey, screen reader, are you there yet? Come on. We can't wait anymore. And maybe, yeah, it just came in. Well, so let's have a refresh on this page. Where are you, screen reader? Yeah.
Please wait.
Yeah. My computer is on fire, man. My computer is on.
Myers Custom Homes and 4 more pages. Personal. Microsoft Edge window. About. Myers
We will
Custom Homes,
tap through the
Microsoft
website.
Edge region. Clickable home link. Resource. List with one item login same page link. Get started link. Main landmark get started link. View commercial projects link. Home link.
So we are right now on the logo of the of the footer of this website, and pretend to be a visually impaired user. So we can't see the screen, but we can just hear what is screen reader is reading to us.
List with 4 items about visited same page link. Project, commercial link, resources link. List with 2 items 863, 398, 9141 link.
So it would be a little bit better if it mentioned that this is a phone number.
Brandan Ritchie creative link. List with 3 items. Myers Custom MS construction link.
Myers Custom Homes construction link. Okay, but do I have any idea that this is a Facebook link? No, I can see I can see the logos here because I'm visually impaired.
Myers Custom Homes link.
Myers Custom Homes link. I don't have any idea whether it's an Instagram link or a Facebook link or a LinkedIn link.
Myers Custom Homes link.
No idea. If I now hit enter, where I will go, I have no idea about that. Come back to this website.
Vocabulary.
Let's tap.
Banner video cut make lit window.
And by the way, the you know, those speaker buttons are also accessible by screen readers. Like if we go,
Listen button.
yeah, if we enter, it will pronounce. So every single thing is accessible in this website.
Caps lock caps list listen pagination go to page next page visit content info landmark privacy policy visit
Be ready.
Privacy policy page.
Be ready.
English is importance Facebook page visited link.
English is importance Facebook page visited link. I am as a visually impaired user, I know if I hit enter now where I am going to the Facebook page of this brand English is importance. The same way
English is importance YouTube page visited link.
you see the accessibility situation. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I think I'm going to have another part of this video. Yeah.